something I realized the other day.
Okay.
So
So
the exact number of shirts that I have hanging in my closet
okay.
is the exact number of hangers I have hanging in my closet.
For sure.
Oh, why does that not make sense?
Well, I'm just saying, if you have extra hangers, like you got rid of a clothes or you got rid of something. Or
Well, that's why you don't have extra hangers. I'm not sure if you've ever gotten rid of clothes, Derek.
I did actually clean out of one of my closets upstairs.
Sorry, Mama.
And
That was good.
I was going to get rid of that shirt that we talked about the other week. I'm not going to wear it
Alvin
again.
Klein?
Yeah, Alvin Klein. I am going to get rid of that shirt. I haven't yet, but I'm
You are
going to.
definitely not.
I got rid of a lot of stuff.
Listen, if
other
anything
day.
happens to that shirt, if he quits wearing that shirt, he's turning it into a dust rag.
Yeah,
There will be use
Yeah.
gotten out of
You
that
washing
shirt.
the truck
So-
with it.
He'll be having it around his head like Rambo when he's out there cutting the grass.
So
Yeah. Well, hello. Finally got out a good intro after the last couple of weeks. Derek didn't cut me off or have his phone go off. Welcome to episode 58 of the Coffee and Catch-Up podcast. We are very glad that you decided to click on this video or download it off of whatever platform you may be listening to us on. We're just glad that you chose to listen in to today's episode. We've got a bunch of great stuff to talk about tonight. Well, there goes that lie. Horrible poker faces on the sides of me over
is
here.
that looks like
What?
is that milk?
That's just water, apparently.
Just water, baby.
Just water.
Isn't that cool, though, man?
Huh.
This is,
Is it called just water?
it sure is. Mm-hmm. Listen, man, they don't pump out their water and just go. They partner with a small city in upstate New York. They buy their excess spring water at 6 times the municipal water rate, which puts more money back into the local economy, and then they package it up in a carton made from 54% paper, 34% plant-based plastic, totaling 88% renewable content. So if you're going to buy packaged water, this one's better for everyone. 100% spring water, just water.
How much is that?
I have no idea.
$7.95.
Wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, if they're buying it, if they're buying
it's
the
more
water,
like a
it's
cardboard
6.
type.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's a
cardboard.
carton.
I thought it was
Yeah.
plastic.
Oh no. I mean, it feels like a milk carton.
The water is good.
We need to do a taste test, I reckon.
I promise you. Close my eyes, blindfold me up, and give me
No
that
joke.
great value, whatever, drinking water.
It might as well just be trash at this
It
point.
is
Hey,
trash.
that's what we need to do at some point. We need to do a water taste test. I don't need to participate in it, but y'all do.
Why would you not?
Because
Why
I ain't
would
gonna
I?
be able to tell.
I'm not going to be able to tell.
But we want you to, though.
Listen, I grew up on city juice.
We want you to.
You know why I have bottled water
I'll
in my house?
even put my tap water from my sink, and I'll
Go
put,
outside
I'm
and run it through
never-
a hose.
Never be able to tell.
and
I
then
can tell the
I'll
hose.
nail-
then
I'll nail that one.
I'll use the well water from out of the refrigerator too. That's what I'm drinking tonight, actually. Straight out of the refrigerator.
Liar!
Yeah. You can line up as many waters as you want, but I don't know. Like I said, we grew
I
up
didn't
on
even
tap
pour it
water.
out of my bottle. I got a bottle up there that's got my initials on it.
I know you do.
Listen, I grew up on tap water. I don't know. The only reason bottled water is at my house is because of my wife.
That doesn't taste real good. I ain't gonna lie. I just replaced that filter.
No.
Anyway, it's
Yeah,
not
get
just
That
water.
came from the Atlanta Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Best brunch I've ever had in my life.
Huh.
Right there across from the aquarium.
Did you get bagels and lox?
The first morning I got peach chicken and waffles.
Peach? You eat peaches?
Now we're talking.
Yeah, I love peaches.
I didn't realize
Afraid
that.
Peach
possible.
waffles?
No, just peaches.
Okay, so peaches
With-
and chicken
with-
and waffles.
Yeah, it was a very, very well done waffle. They did it up to perfection with some of the best chicken you'll ever put in your mouth. With a vanilla crumb on the top,
Uh-huh.
syrup, out of this world.
That does sound good.
She had the it was like a classic breakfast with grits and eggs and bacon.
How were her eggs?
Her eggs were really
Scrambled,
good.
or?
The bacon was really good, but the grits were, how would you say, authentic, homemade, kitchen cooked.
So how did she get her eggs cooked?
Over easy, man.
Okay. Trying to picture.
That's a good egg order.
Trying to picture what that looks like. All I know is fried, scrambled, and then you got the one.
Over
eggs
easy is
Benedict.
going to be a runny yolk, and even the whites are not.
Okay,
They're not
okay.
going to be very solid.
Okay.
You know, they're going to set a little
So
bit.
it's a fried egg before the fried egg.
right,
reaches
right.
that stage.
Lightly
Okay.
fried egg, delicious.
And what's it called again?
Over easy.
Over easy. Okay.
Yeah, over easy, over medium, and over hard.
Okay. And then you got Benedict. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
This place has been in all kinds of magazines, cooking shows.
What's the name of it again?
Atlanta Breakfast Club.
Okay.
Very hot spot, very popular spot. I kept looking for some local ATL rappers, but we must have been a little bit too early for that. So good we went back Sunday morning.
Huh.
And Sunday morning, she pretty much had the same thing, which was kind of cool because the grits were so good. My thing was like, I wonder how consistent they are with it, though.
Yeah.
Wonderful again on Sunday morning.
What did you have Sunday morning?
Sunday morning, I had what they call the stuffed chicken biscuit, which is a homemade biscuit with another piece of fine fried chicken, and it's stuffed with cheddar cheese, scrambled egg, and bacon.
How big's the biscuit?
Well, Derek, I'm glad you asked.
I mean, are we talking like this? I'm talking about thickness now. I'm not.
And gravy poured
I
over
can't
it.
see that far. I got my old contacts in. Trying to use up this prescription. Huh.
trying to use up this prescription
I've got 2 or 3 more pair of these before
you can see.
Yeah, I know. And I told myself, it's funny, I told myself walking down the hall today because I couldn't see real good. I said, I think I'm just going to bite the bullet and throw those 3 pair away and just use my new ones. But
Yeah.
I hate to do that.
I haven't done it yet, though.
There's that water.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's there. You know where you can
Big
get
day.
that? That's actually what they serve at the Atlanta
looks-
Breakfast Club. Best brunch Brian's ever had.
Pass it back down. I'll show you the.
So
peach chicken and
okay, you basically got you a sandwich then. I was thinking it's
Like
stuffed
stuff-
in there.
no,
yeah.
Like a
Like a
it's
chicken
an
cordon
open-faced
bleu
biscuit
thing.
with the stuff on it. Yeah.
Okay.
I thought about you, Chris. Did I not
Listen.
send that to you?
I don't think so. No, I would
No,
remember
'cause
that.
he did
pass that
because he
down.
I
actually
love-
didn't think about
Pass
us.
that down to
Chris.
Helen Keller down there.
Helen Keller, that's good. I love chicken and waffles. Let me tell you something, though. Did I tell you about what I got at Props that one time?
I don't think so.
At Props in Warner Robins?
Yeah.
I got
There's
lobster
that word
and
again.
waffles. There's that word.
You got what now? Sorry.
Lobster and waffles.
Oh,
It was a fried
wow.
lobster tail
wow, yeah.
with waffles and everything.
For breakfast.
Fire.
really good.
Yeah, dude. Got it there at 6 o'clock in the morning. No! Just a regular meal.
Okay, waffles. But I mean, I'm thinking waffles breakfast.
Yeah, lobster breakfast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'll
to
eat
each his
waffles.
own.
I'll eat waffles at any point of the day. Waffles are delicious.
Here's the thing that impressed me the most about this place, other than the consistency and the taste of their food. When we went in Saturday, we had about a 15 to 20 minute wait.
Okay.
No problem.
It's not bad.
No problem.
Not bad at
Yeah.
all.
And the weather is a lot better in Atlanta as far as the humidity, so it's not as bad as it is here. Like you're not breathing in the oven. So we go in. We're obviously, first time been there. It's one thing to go in a small town and then go back the next day and someone remember you or recognize you.
Sure.
That's
Sure.
one thing. Bro, we went in Sunday morning. The first thing they said when we walked in, y'all back?
Huh. That's interesting.
Y'all liked it, huh? I was like, heck yeah, we loved it.
Huh.
All right, we got you. You ain't got no wait today. Come on in. Sunday morning.
Shelly, write that down.
It was awesome.
Atlanta Breakfast Club.
Right beside
Next
the
time we're up there.
Right beside the
What?
aquarium.
Yeah, I'll take you.
Ivan Allen Drive.
Allen
Iverson Drive.
Ivan Allen.
Oh, Ivan
Yeah.
Allen.
Yeah.
AI Drive. That'd have been good.
I-
Didn't you just
that's-
clean up down here?
I did.
That's why.
Swanee, man. I tell you what.
That's
you
why
can't
I
have nothing.
remember it because of
AI.
absolutely.
We'll just twist things up into nothingness until we can remember it.
Yep.
Have you? Is it today? No, it's tomorrow that NCAA drops for everybody, right?
I
Did you
thought it
pre-order?
already come out.
I didn't pre-order.
Pre-order came out yesterday. I think. Yeah, the 17th. Tomorrow is when it actually comes out for.
I know people that took off
Tuesday.
work. Y'all talked about that.
Yeah,
I know some people that took off
Yeah,
work.
it's been out. If you paid the extra money, you could have played it yesterday.
Yeah, I think at 4 or something like that, lunchtime, something. I can't remember.
something
Jacob
like
pre-ordered
that.
it. He's been sending me.
I've been watching some people play it online. It
It's
looks very good.
fire,
It looks
man.
very good.
It's gonna
Very
be
well
fire.
done.
I'm just in a conundrum. I can't decide if I want to go. I'm real weird about things. Like,
No, what?
Yeah,
Newsflash.
a couple of things I'm real OCD or whatever about.
Okay.
I don't want to start it and then, like, halfway through my season, we're going to be moving.
Right.
And you know.
Why, you're afraid you're going to lose it?
No. I'm not going to. Not
So-
that.
So what's the deal?
He's just OCD. He wants to start the season and end it in one spot. I don't know why you can't finish a season in a night or a day.
You want to look out there into the
Oh,
green
that's
room?
right. Oh, that's right. 'Cause I forgot you were on a limit. I forgot you were on a limit. My bad.
That would be why I didn't go there. On the
That's
couch.
fair. That's healthy.
Yeah.
Hours and hours of video games is not healthy.
I'd call in. Like,
Oh,
literally.
I have.
Yeah, me too.
I have. I didn't for this game, but I have definitely called in sick or taken a day off for a game release.
I forgot what the numbers
Play
are.
for like 18 hours straight.
70 million, I think. Yeah, 70 million in one day.
Concurrent players? Well, you can't really track that.
Money.
Oh, they made 70
Made
million.
70 million in a day. Over
not bad.
over 700,000 people were playing its first night out.
Yeah, I believe that.
My boss's son is playing football in college, at a smaller college, and he had practice. Now, did it come out Monday or Tuesday? I think it came out Monday.
It may
for
have, man.
pre-order.
I know.
Yeah, and so people stayed up all night Monday night playing, and there were only like 3 players that showed up to practice on Tuesday morning. I'm sure it wasn't like a mandatory thing, or more than that would have been, but like no one showed up. They were all out.
Yeah, I believe that.
all night
I
long
believe that.
I'm not trying to change directions, but I want to go back to the breakfast thing.
I love the breakfast
There's a
thing.
guy.
Let's go back.
There's a guy that I work with at one of my jobs that talks about another broken egg. Have y'all eaten there before?
I have not. I
From
want to
there.
say I've heard
From
of it.
there, I've eaten from there.
Is
it
that
good?
around here?
They got one in Warner Robins. They got one in Pooler. I think that's right. You said it's not good?
No, it was good.
Okay, I thought you were
Yeah,
shaking
it
your
was.
head in that.
No, it was good. I think I built it up more than.
But man, the pictures, when you look online, I looked at the pictures, on their menus and stuff, and obviously it doesn't really, he said everything they brought, that he's eating from there looks just like that in the pictures. Anyway, he was talking about how good it was.
It was
and
good.
was just really bragging on how good it was.
It was pretty good.
But he said it's always a long wait, too. That's what made me think about it, because you were talking about waffles and y'all eating there 2 days in a row, but he said it's always busy.
We called it in from what I can remember, and picked it up, and then took it back to the house
Okay.
in Santa Rosa last summer. That's the only time I've ever eaten from there.
Oh, okay.
After we left, we had that little gathering, that meeting that we went to, kind of far from the house.
Oh, yeah.
and then we stopped in one of them little places right outside of Santa Rosa.
Oh, yeah.
I know Ashley had it with us. I think it
we
was me and
pulled up.
Ashley. Yep, it was in a shopping center.
Because I went in there to get, I didn't know. I thought y'all were going in to get something. They were like, no, you can't just put it in order now.
Yeah, that was it. What that was it, right?
I can't
pretty
remember the
sure.
name, but it very well may have been.
Pretty sure.
But again, though, just like you were saying about like looking at the pictures, and he's saying it looks like that. Presentation is important.
I don't disagree with
you
that.
eat with your eyes too.
Yeah.
And getting stuff to go, food may still taste good, but you kind of miss that extra bit of plating. You know what I mean? And
That's
make
true.
it just
That's fair.
because like what he just showed us, those
Yeah.
plates looked great. They were clean.
Yeah.
The food was set up perfectly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it looked good.
And that's important. Plating is very important. And getting stuff to go, like you just you miss it a little
Yeah,
bit.
that's fair.
You know what else we noticed? No kidding. Maybe we
I thought you were about to say no kids.
I did too. I thought you were going to say no kids. I did too. No joke. We both thought that.
No kidding. The staff were, with the exception of maybe just a few, the staff were absolutely fit, in shape, good looking, just handling business, man. Handling business. Actually, Erin noticed that. She was like, man, these guys are like, they're fit, they're in shape, and they're super nice.
I'm sure as hell not to go there and get body shamed then. All these fit dudes walking around trying to serve me.
I wasn't body shamed. I'm a pot. What is it?
You see that gray hair?
I think you're gorgeous, Brian.
Belly.
I wear oversized. I wear oversized
gorgeous,
shirts.
Brian.
Thank you, Chris.
A little ASMR drink action there. Yeah, Atlanta Breakfast Club. Definitely gonna have to check that one out.
You really should, man. I highly, highly recommend it.
On the list. Shall I put it down?
So is that just they have one location?
It's a good question. I think so.
Yeah, no, well, yeah, I think you can actually go there in Macon. They have an Atlanta Breakfast Club.
I mean,
You go down to like Jacksonville,
maybe it's
Atlanta
called
Breakfast
Macon,
Club.
Macon Breakfast Club.
Maybe. Get a shot at the Macon
Brian's
Breakfast
Google.
Club. But yeah, man, that's good.
Just one.
Just the one.
You need a name you can trust. Call Buckeye Preferred Services. They are insured with over 35 years experience in custom tree felling, crown reduction, whole tree removal, as well as stump grinding and cleanup. They are cutting out your problems one limb at a time, serving the greater Middle Georgia area and beyond. You can find their Facebook in the description and call them at 478-484-2178 or 478-278-5574.
Yeah.
I have a question for y'all.
Go ahead, caller.
Something I realized the other day.
Okay.
So
So
the exact number of shirts that I have hanging
here we
in my,
go.
hanging in my
Didn't think-
closet
Okay.
is the exact number of hangers I have hanging in my closet.
For sure.
Oh, why does that not make sense?
Well, I'm just saying, if you have extra hangers, like you got rid of a clothes or you got rid of something, or
Oh, that's why you don't have extra hangers. I'm not sure if you've ever gotten rid of clothes, Derek.
I did actually clean out of one of my closets upstairs,
Sorry, mama.
and
That was good.
I was going to get rid of that shirt that we talked about the other week. I'm not going to wear it
Alvin
again.
Klein?
Yeah, Alvin Klein. I am going to get rid of that shirt. I haven't yet, but
You
I'm
are
going to.
definitely not.
Oh.
I got rid of a lot of stuff.
Listen, if
the other
anything
day.
happens to that shirt, if he quits wearing that shirt, he's turning it into a dust rag.
Yeah,
There will be use
Yeah.
gotten out of
He
that
washing
shirt.
the truck
So-
with it.
He'll be having it around his head like Rambo when he's out there cutting the grass.
So,
Yeah.
so do y'all have the same number of hangers that you do shirts? Y'all don't have any extra hangers in your closet?
I don't have any extra hangers because I have too many clothes. I'm sorry, because there's too many clothes at my house.
She's not listening.
No, she's laughing though. She's listening. Yeah, no, we have all the hangers are taken because we just have too much stuff.
I thought that. I thought
If
that
I
was
went
be
and bought
weird.
25 more
I
hangers,
feel good now. I'm glad.
then they would be full in no
Okay.
time.
Okay.
You know, I go through like usually every 6 months, and if it's not something that's seasonally specific,
Yep.
or like something that I need, like a suit coat, you know what I mean, dress clothes, something like that. That's very like not wearing a lot, but I have for a specific reason. Anything else that I haven't worn in like 6 months, it gets donated somewhere else.
Good for you.
I just don't.
I really need to do that.
I had this T-shirt, you know what I mean? That's great, but I just haven't worn it in the last 6 months.
I'm
It's
leading
gone.
up to that. I'm
It's
leading
gone.
up to that. Yeah. I'm really seriously fixing to downsize some serious stuff.
Listen, I'll be glad to come help you do it.
No joke.
I'm good at it.
You have the same number of hangers as you do shirts. He looks at her.
I'm thinking that
Are you serious?
I'm thinking that I have
Aaron,
lots more hangers than.
does Brian have the same number of hangers that he does shirts in the closet, or does he have 5 hangers that are in there with no shirt hanging on there?
Well, I'm going to say this. I decided when we moved that we were going to change all our hangers to black velvet with gold hooks instead of black velvet with silver hooks. So we have hundreds and hundreds of hangers because I've switched everything to black velvet with gold hooks.
Black velvet hangers with gold hooks. so they can all.
Match.
So there's plenty of hangers.
Speaking of match made in heaven, I will say myself, because we are just the same level of OCD.
So your hangers matched before? I mean, you had all white or all black?
No,
or whatever.
no.
But you're all about it, though. You love it.
I love it. I've never known. I
You never know you needed.
never knew that I could take it to that level. I would be all plastic. You know what I'm saying?
He talks about
We
me.
don't use plastic or.
No, we don't use plastic or wire hangers. She hangs my T-shirts, bro.
I hang everything.
I've never.
I hang some t-shirts.
I've never hung my.
Like I don't hang my undershirt.
That's undershirts.
No, I don't hang undershirts. But I also have wire hangers. You know,
Yeah.
I might hang up a shirt, put it on, go roast a marshmallow. You know what I mean?
It's tough.
Twist her back up.
Yeah.
Hang the shirt back up. You know what I mean?
Hey, lock the keys in the car. Go grab you one of them wire
hey,
coat
give me
hangers.
one of my coat hangers.
What's this on the end of it? It's just marshmallow.
That's just a little bit of. Don't even worry about it. Marshmallow fluff. Be all right.
So, question, since we're on the subject, and I think I might have just
What
lost
subject would this be?
Coat hangers.
I don't really know. So
You want to hear something funny
shorts?
about a coat
Do
hanger?
you hang your shorts?
Listen, I don't know where you went, but I went somewhere. We're not going there.
I got a funny.
Do you
thing
hang
about
your shorts?
Yeah,
Yes, I do.
No,
Yes.
no. All my pants and stuff are folded up in the dresser.
with the
Jeans are folded up too.
Yeah,
They're hung.
yeah.
Everything's hung.
just like at a department store.
The only
Yeah.
thing that's not hung is his boxers and his socks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I fold most of my stuff. My dress shirts are hanging up.
Okay.
T-shirts that I wear over usually are hanging up.
Okay.
Everything else just gets folded and put.
Okay.
In.
So there was this
That's it.
dude. There was this dude in our high school, and he walked. He had long hair, and he walked
Is
around.
this about you?
Is
this you? Is this about you?
No, I'd say his name, but I'm not going to put him out there. Like he'd walk around like this, and my buddy David Norris.
Put him out there though.
I put David out there because David's the legend.
Yeah, he's pretty legendary.
David is a legend. I'm glad that people here I know David. Gold Glove prize fighter.
Okay.
Yeah. He one day he said, you ever seen how he walks? And we were freshmen, and this dude was a senior. Now, I don't know about y'all, but we always had this level of respect for upperclassmen and all. He's like, you ever seen how he walks? And I'm like, yeah. And he goes, it's like he forgot to take the coat hanger out of his shirt.
That's pretty
Oh
good.
my God, that is good. That's a good one.
David was a trip.
Oh man.
Funny cat. So what was about the hangers you was gonna say?
That was it. You know, do you hang up your shorts?
Do you have even, or well, for start off with, did you have the even number of hangers to close?
On shirts? Yes. On shorts, no. I have a couple of extra.
You got the
hangers
ones with
on
the
shorts.
clips for the shorts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I bought them, and when I bought them at Walmart, they came with it.
We can't throw that away.
Why
Heck
would
no.
you?
I mean,
Gets onto the cashier and they try to throw them in the trash can. Nope. Put that in the bag. Put
You
that in
know
the bag.
what? I've seen, and I have not done this. Let me preface this. I have not done this, but I have seen where you break those off, and now you have a chip clip. I have not.
I think our TikToks are very different.
I have not done that, but I have heard of people doing that.
Mine's like motorcycle
I am
cars and
going-
video games. Derek's is like thrifty house hacks 101.
I am checking the pantry before I leave.
I swear
Oh
I
my
don't, man.
God.
I do have
Like the weird like silver ones.
I do have clothespins. That's what I use.
Great value.
I use
chip.
clothespins, which is creative. I
That's
thought.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Somebody out here watching this is going to use that trick.
Listen,
Somebody's going to hear that and be like, "Oh, that's fantastic."
Listen.
They're gonna-
It
they
really-
break-
it
they went and
is,
got one. They
actually.
breaking it now.
It's good,
this is a
actually.
true story. We stopped by Mom's house today at lunch because she was wanting to see us to give Erin her birthday present.
Yeah, yeah.
And so we picked up some lunch and we went by there and we're eating lunch and Erin literally, as she's done eating, she goes to the sink and washes. She wasn't even kidding. This is for real. She did this being serious. She goes to the sink, she washes her hands, and she turns around and she says, "Mama, do you have a thing about paper towels around here, or can I get one?"
Oh,
Are
she's
you
probably scared to
serious?
death. See if that was inherited. You know what I mean? Passed on from generation
And
to
my
generation.
mom was so confused. She was like, "What a paper towel?" I said, go ahead and get as many paper towels as you need. And it was like, your son, your middle son, he has her on a paper towel ration.
Yeah.
And she's scared to death to get a dang paper towel to dry her hands off with.
Oh gosh.
That really happened today.
I believe that.
Mama, do you have a thing about paper towels over here? I don't want to get one if I can't get
That
one.
is funny. I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry.
No, it's hilarious. It
man.
was funny, bro.
Get a load of this now, y'all.
We're loading it.
Y'all will love
We're
this.
Let's get it.
I come home this afternoon. Now the kids are with their mama.
Hate I missed them.
I come home this afternoon, and I unlock the door. The alarm's going off. I deactivate the alarm, and then I look at the counter, and there's a puddle of water about that big around. And I looked at it and I said, what would have caused that? And then I started unpacking my Tupperware, which is old sandwich stuff, old plastic sandwich stuff. I'm unpacking.
Nobody thought that you actually bought.
We
like,
knew it wasn't
Tupperware.
brand.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Tupperware.
So-
It was
So,
either the old sandwich meat containers or the country crock bins. You know what I mean?
I've got some of those, but I rarely use them. They don't hold much. So
Not quite big enough.
So I looked at the counter and I sent both the kids a text and I said, "Were one of y'all
How big? Do it. How big is this?
I've got
I'm guessing the
like-
size,
show
it's
the
the
kid.
size of a water bottle.
It's about like this.
And you questioned it?
Because where did that come from?
Wasn't there when I left.
I cleaned that counter last night good. So
Somebody's been in this house.
as I got at an angle, no joke. I got at an angle and it looked like this.
Oh, I believe you.
And when I looked, I could see a round circle that was dried. I could see a stream that led to that puddle.
The puddle was on the floor.
No, it was on the counter. So what it was, and I got a picture of it. I'll show
I
y'all
know
after.
you do, Derek.
So what it was is somebody had set a drink there. It had leaked. You know, it was not insulated, so it wasn't Chick-fil-A. So it had leaked and rolled to
He's
this
got
point.
it down to which restaurant it could have been.
So I said,
McDonald's,
they reply, Shelby replies and says, yes, both of us were before we left to go out of town. And I was like, okay. And I sent her a picture of that. And I said, I should have been a detective.
You should
And I said,
have.
this was not from Chick-fil-A. It could have been McDonald's or it could have been Wendy's, but it was not Chick-fil-A for sure because it wouldn't have leaked like that.
Zaxby's wouldn't either.
Zaxby's wouldn't have it.
That's why I ruled out Shelby to begin with.
Correct. That's a good one. So anyway, my point is, and I'm not saying I catch everything, but it jumped out at me as soon as I walked in the door because that's how observant I am.
You missed your calling, D.
Anyway, it was interesting. And I'll show y'all a picture because I didn't delete it, obviously. And it'll be hard for you to see. But I don't know. It was, I don't think I deleted it. Maybe I did. No, look. So that's the,
I mean, it's not a little puddle.
well, this is where the water is.
Right.
All this is just the where it ran. There was only one puddle, and that was right here.
Did you
I mean,
get a
it's
timeline
not
on when that
little.
puddle was created?
No, but I probably could find out. Anyway.
Yeah, they're testing the water temperature. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever watched Dexter?
Oh,
You'd love it.
I don't think
you
I
would
have.
love it. Or Monk. Monk would be another good one. OCD detective.
Yeah, I have heard that. I've heard of that
That's a
show.
good one.
That's his nickname.
So anyway, I had somebody come over and install cameras this afternoon. I won't have to even question them going forward. They're at their mama's, but somebody's been at the house.
You know what I mean? But something's amiss.
Anyway.
Something is amiss. The game is afoot.
For all your professional and customized sawmilling services, contact Custom Sawmilling. They offer any product from lowboy trailer flooring, countertops, bar tops, paneling, and flooring for your home. If you remove trees to build your future home, what better way to utilize those trees than making them into a product inside your home? Serving all of Middle Georgia, Custom Sawmilling is proudly veteran-owned and operated. Custom Sawmilling is located at 1607 Caps Browning Road, Rents, Georgia. They can be reached at 478-279-3657. That's 478-279-3657.
Chris, what's been going on with you lately?
Man, listen, so I haven't really said too much on the podcast because I'm a I guess we would call a pessimist, or an asshole, really. I'm generally.
You didn't even have to say that. All the
No.
viewers and listeners already knew
So,
that.
like, as a general rule, I'm going to be relatively negative. You know what I mean? Shelly is the opposite. Something happens, I'm like, oh, well, this is it. You know what I mean? She's like, no, it's going to be fine. Blah, blah,
That's
blah, blah.
good.
We were coming back home, I think from Atlanta one time, and I was just complaining about something, and she was trying to, reassure me, just doing what she does. And she was just like, it's crazy. We got together. You're a glass half empty kind of person, and I'm a glass half full kind of person. And I was just like, yeah, because you keep drinking out of my cup. That's why my cup's half full now.
My glass was full. 'Cause you got a hold of it.
But anyways, dude, so I had applied to go work at another place. And I didn't even want to really talk about it on here because, it all blew up. I wasn't going to try to do an episode 2 weeks from then and be like, well, they're going to fell through. You know what I mean? But I ended up did get it, and I started it this week. I'm no longer at the rehab. I'm now at a sawmill, and I like it.
That's good.
I haven't really done any sawmill-esque things yet because they're very big on safety. I've been doing videos and safety trainings for 3 days now.
Yeah.
And I did get to go out there and shadow somebody for a couple hours today. But even then, they said when I get done with all my training and orientation, I've got to spend 2 weeks just shadowing somebody. So I have to stand there, and I can help clean up after the shift, but I can't touch anything machine or mill related.
Yeah.
Can't touch computer screens, can't touch wood, can't do anything like that. I just have to stand there and watch everybody else work, which is weird. It was weird today. I can't imagine doing it for 50, 60 hours a week.
Yeah.
But, man, it's been good. Everybody's been real nice. Got benefits.
That's good.
It's a game changer. That is a game changer, dude. Very happy about that.
That's good.
The HR was like the first day. HR was like going over all like this is these are your options for a medical plan, and you got dental and vision, and here's our employer matched 401k, and there's this, and I'm just like, oh my god, what is man? This is fantastic.
That's good.
It's all
That's
right.
good. Congratulations.
So yeah, man, thank you. I'm excited to get started in it and actually start working. But it's been good so far, man. It's a very exciting opportunity.
That's good.
Very exciting opportunity. The last week at work was a little weird, but
Yeah.
Weird.
makes
I mean,
sense.
like,
just
weird.
not
or just-
necessarily like uncomfortable,
Yeah.
but how do the kids say it? The vibes were off. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
You have like a set of vibes kind of in the office for almost 6 years, and then as it's all becoming real,
I'll say this in my experience of leaving and having people leave jobs that I worked with for a while. Everybody handles it differently, and it's just different.
Yeah, and it's just
Because
life. You know what I mean?
And it is, and it'll continue to be that way.
Yeah, and nobody was like, "Oh my God, don't."
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It wasn't anything like
No,
that. Everybody
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Everybody's been
Supportive,
super great.
yeah.
Super supportive
I wouldn't
and
expect anything
wishing me
else.
the best and all that kind of stuff.
That's weird. They tried to get me to stay.
Listen, I was just about to say it was definitely better. Like when Brian left, we all threw a party. Now we threw it after he left, but we didn't even do a party. Yeah,
Gave me a week's vacation. Just go ahead and get it over
yeah.
with.
We'll see you later. Just get out.
Right on.
Yeah. Well, man, it is. It's a very exciting time, and I think I've alluded to it on the podcast
have.
before. We were doing a this or that maybe one time. Would you rather go in the future or stay where you're at or something like that?
Yeah. You
And
said you had some things in the works.
it was a very,
subtle.
it was a very uncertain time right then. And I'm very excited for what the future holds. I want to work a lot of hours, get a lot of overtime for maybe like the next year or two.
Yeah.
And then possibly, definitely get my car fixed. Possibly looking at houses, starter
that's
homes
good.
at least small,
Yeah.
2 bedroom, 2 bath, something like that. Something to get into to start building some equity with. And then, Shelly,
Hurry that up.
listen, Shelly wants
Yeah.
a child.
Hurry that up.
Shelly
bro.
wants a child. So
I mean,
maybe
it's
the
time.
Next, maybe the next two to
It's
five,
time.
2 to 5
Yes,
years,
yes.
two
Shelly.
to 7 to 10 years.
Did you hear
We'll
that? I
talk
said
about it.
that. That was me on your team.
So yeah, but I feel like this opportunity with the benefits and the pay and kind of everything, at least for the next year to 2 years, if I just work as much as I can and get everything that's available, move up as much and all that kind of stuff, I'm hoping to. I mean, I'm not thinking I'm going to make $1 million, but I hope to have a little bit to the side to be able to, buzzy, to be able to, because I think Keith was telling me first-time home buyers get a special.
Yeah.
I think you have to pay less down if you
Okay.
qualify
It's,
for a first-time
yeah.
home buyer. It's like 3% instead of 20 or 10 or whatever.
Are you like you do in the car business or the mechanic and stuff, or you just
It's a real thing.
Okay.
It's a real thing.
I mean, Keith told me about it. I'm assuming it's a real thing.
I back Keith up on that
I
one.
just love how he's agreeing.
Yeah,
like,
he's over there. He's like, oh yeah. I got a guy.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
But you know what I'm saying. So hopefully, a year to 2 years, just grind. Move up as much as I can in the company, pay bumps and stuff, work as many hours as they'll let me work, and then maybe save up some money, man, and start having my life look like what I think it should look like at pushing 40.
I get it.
Right.
know?
Good for you, though. That's good.
I'm super happy for you, man.
I am too. That's why I've been asking you every week when you come over.
Yeah, I will say
what's the
it.
latest? What's the
Both of
latest?
y'all
What's the
have been
latest?
very good about checking on that.
Yeah,
'Cause it's been about a month process
I was
between.
pulling hard for you, obviously.
Are you trying to take the
You
winner
wanna-
over Brian?
You want to know how I
I'm
looked
saying
at it?
both of y'all were very good about it, but you want me to say that you were better than Brian?
Well, I think you and I know it, and that's enough for me.
I'm good with that. I don't have to verbalize
He
it.
doesn't have to. He didn't have to know about
Well,
the
yeah, no, both
sidebar
of y'all,
text.
because it
I
has
sent
been
you.
about a month from kind of intent to hire and then background checks and everything kind of clearing before I started. And even before then, when I first started thinking about leaving and applying other places, y'all have both been very supportive, checking, hey, man, you heard anything? What's going on with this?
You want to know how I looked at it?
How did you look at
Honestly.
it?
And thank God we can edit it if this comes out any kind of way, because I don't mean it any kind of way. I mean this from the bottom of my heart with sincerity and the love that I have for you and your wife. I looked at it like two kids sitting like on a dock or something with water under them, a little bit of a drop, and them having a conversation like, looks fun and I think it's doable, but a little fearful about that because you and I had conversations.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
you know where I'm going with this. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say, but, just you're comfortable in a place, man,
Sure.
and life is, life. And then I looked at it like them two kids on that dock or whatever, and then I finally was just like, I'm just going to jump, man, and see what happens. And it was like I jumped in the water, and I was like, holy crap.
It's all right.
This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Jump off and let's get in this water. That's kind of how I looked at it. I wasn't trying to tell you hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, but I wanted to continue to reassure you that hey, it's a good thing out here, man.
Yeah, and it was. I don't think I was ever necessarily fearful. It was definitely uncomfortable. I do think I hesitated probably more than I should have, just based on because I think when I actually applied, I didn't have the car or the motorcycle.
Right, sure. I know that.
And I
was a
just
whole
said
other-
F it. And because, for the longest time, it was well, I need to have a car to be able to get back and forth to a different, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then so that was an excuse for a while. And then for a while, I didn't have anything.
Yeah.
And I think wasn't too long after I lost the bike and I didn't have anything. And I was just like, F it. I'll put it in an application, see what happens.
Yeah.
So I'm dying to say this too, since you
Say it before.
since you said
Don't
this.
croak on us, old man. Get it out, bro.
So I just got that. So a lot of people say that I'm gonna wait until I have this before I have a child, or I'm gonna wait until I'm here before I have a child, or I'm gonna wait till I'm. Don't wait, man. Go ahead, jump on there.
Yeah. I mean, make smart decisions, but make decisions. I don't want to be just jump out there and buy that car. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have said that.
You should
Buy
not
that
have
house.
said that because I was selling one of them Altimas the other day, and I was like, do I have it? I looked around in inventory and made sure I had another one or two.
Oh,
And this
God.
person was from out of town too, so you'll never see it around here. So yeah, okay, there's that.
Listen, as soon as I said it, I was going to say I should have. Don't jump out into horrible. But yeah, definitely go buy a car. Go see Brian and go buy a car. Yeah, I mean, some some of it was just like even like being uncomfortable kind of towards the end, and not like an uncomfortable like it was uncomfortable being there, but being, you know, you brought up being comfortable where you are.
Sure.
Even in some of the feelings of being uncomfortable, you know, and starting to enjoy my job less and all that kind of stuff, you know. Even with that, you know, it was still, I don't know if the chaos was comfortable or if it's just I just knew how to do it, you know. I knew that it was time,
Yeah.
but I knew how to do what I was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, I think I was all right at it. I'm
And
not
that-
trying
and-
to
and that
toot my own
opportunity
horn, but
for-
toot, toot.
The opportunity for what we did there will continue to present itself.
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
I get calls. I get interaction often. You know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
Listen,
gonna-
I've
that's
already
gonna still be there.
talked to somebody about something related to that since I've been there these last 3 days.
That's cool.
You know?
That's cool.
So in 12 months, are you gonna be on the show and showing y'all's baby, or are we gonna have the wife show it?
She's gonna. We're gonna let her make that decision, but hopefully she'll be on here
Gotta
and
figure out how to mute Derick out.
showing that
Hell,
baby
he's talking
that baby
about-
boy they named Brian.
God.
Unfortunately, you didn't. That's one of the reasons why we've been talking so much lately too. They're actually gonna name it Derick, but they're gonna spell it a different way.
We're gonna spell it right.
Yeah.
We're gonna spell it right though.
Sorry to tell you that lie on
well,
camera.
Go ahead and take us out, Chris.
Oh,
We've come to the top of the hour.
Yeah, listen. So, yeah, definitely a shorter one this week. We've all got a few things to do. My wife's here. She has not eaten since whenever. She's been looking at me to go. We got to go get something to eat, I think. Other people got some things planned. So, we're going to cut it a little bit short tonight. But we do appreciate you tuning in and listening.
We've got a baby to get home to.
Oh, gosh.
Yes,
We really do.
Oh, y'all got a baby now for real?
We're literally babysitting.
Oh, God bless
Yeah,
you.
they are.
God bless you.
Hey, would imagine 6 years ago though.
Yeah.
That's all I could think
That's
about
true.
this morning,
That's
man.
true.
I was like, someone is leaving me in charge of basically a newborn, 7 weeks old.
Oh, my gosh.
Who did that? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm not at liberty to say.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, that's a little while. 7 weeks. Yeah. Well, that happens to us sometimes where people will come over and leave their kids with Shelly. Like, I'm there.
Yeah,
Like, you're leaving
yeah.
them. They're leaving them with
Yeah.
Shelly. You know? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The 7-week-old was left with Aaron. Let's.
No,
be
no.
honest.
I was at home by myself.
For me to take her mom to the hospital.
I was in the house by myself for probably 20 minutes, holding that baby in my chest, patting her, going, "Dear God, don't wake up. Please don't wake up.
Just don't need anything, please. Just keep just like it.
She's coming right back."
Well, don't worry. But anyways, yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Big shout out to our sponsors, Buckeye Preferred Services and Custom Sawmilling. Everything that they do, we sure appreciate it. T-shirts, still got some. You want them, we got them. coffeeandcatchuppc at gmail.com. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. Nothing from the side cruise. And then we are out. So y'all have a wonderful week. We will catch y'all in the
Sign
next
off.
one. Peace.